Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACST. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Quite the eventful day today with the gap down and then all the volume. And now we have an interesting setup that's taken place here. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while. But if you have traded for a while, I'm sure you've seen a stock that gaps down. And then after the gap down, it just does something like this the rest of the day. It just bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. But that wasn't the case here. The price did, pulled back a little bit, but then eventually just went sideways. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price went sideways after a gap down does not mean that for sure guaranteed this is the bottom. My core point here is it's at least it's at least a rational thought to have that, you know what, maybe the price is trying to consolidate out here, chip away some sort of, little base for some sort of bounce to happen. Again, that's not guaranteed to happen, but if the price was still going straight down and then I'm sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like this could be the bottom, you'd be totally justified to say, wait, based on what? The price is going straight down. But that's not the case here, right? It's at least gone sideways. So a guaranteed bottom, absolutely not. A rational thought to have, yeah, for sure. And on that note, the level of support that really matters the most, because this is just going to help us gauge whether or not this is some sort of bottom, is at 23. Meaning, if this is the bottom, well, then the price is not going to go down any lower. And any lower relative to what? Well, to these previous lows right there at 23. Because if it breaks through 23, well then by definition, it's now putting in newer lows, which is the exact opposite of any sort of bottom, right? So from that angle of things, just let your common sense guide you. Now on the flip side though, if the price does decide it wants to start to try to bounce, where are some of these areas of resistance at? First key area of resistance right up there at the 26 cent mark. And then if 26 can be broken, next key level after that, right up there at the highs from that opening 30 minutes, which sit right up there at the 28 cent mark. So I realize it's hard to see. Just let me try to do this. So it's somewhat hard to see because of the downwards movement, or because of that big gap down. But overall, those are going to be the two main battlegrounds to watch moving forward. So let's see what happens with it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.